Today we're diving into a rebuild of a squad that used to have Nkunku but sold him to Chelsea. Used to have the likes of Szoboszlai, sold him across to Liverpool. Used to have Lima in their squad but let him go to Bayern Munich. And many rumors are surrounding Gvardiol about his departure to Manchester City. Today though, a Leipzig squad doesn't look like that anymore. So let me introduce to you the new transfers and the new squad of Leipzig in the 2024 season. Well, we are looking at Timo Werner obviously up top, but his new partner could be Openda, the man who has come in and joined them for a whopping fee of, you can see it right here, 43 million. That is a lot of money that they have spent. That is not usual for the Bundesliga, but he's not the only one coming in. They have also gone ahead and loaned in one of the most exciting talents in world football right now, Xavi Simons. I have watched him play for PSV Eindhoven last season religiously. I watched at least 15-20 games of this kid and he is incredible. His progress throughout the season has been amazing to watch. He has become so much more physical and so capable of creating insane moments on the pitch. I cannot wait to see what he does for this Leipzig squad. Now, we are not done yet. We are going down to the bench. Šeško, yes, Benjamin Šeško, if you guys remember, is that big talent from Salzburg, and he is joining them alongside his teammate. Šeško comes in for 24 million. Nicolas Seiwald, a centre midfielder, is joining them for 20. Now that is the player right here. Nicolas Seiwald is an Austrian centre midfielder who has done a very good job for Salzburg and could possibly overtake the position of Haidara in the starting lineup. There will be a battle between the two, but Šeško, as you guys might remember, was one of the biggest striking talents for quite some time now. Even teams like Manchester United, Liverpool and such were interested in him, but I feel like they have taken a step back after seeing how many chances this kid just wastes. Like, it's incredible to see. So I am not surprised that Šeško at first has joined Leipzig, and I am hearing that he has done well in the preseason matches. He has scored a double in one of them at least, so we'll see what happens there. There will be a battle going on for that striker position, and we'll see who comes up on top. I could see Šeško and Openda being a great partnership in the future, but then obviously you can't forget about Timo Werner. Now, they didn't stop there. They also brought in Baumgartner from Hoffenheim, a center attacking midfielder who is extremely talented, a German midfield player that could easily push into the starting 11 of the German national team if he puts up the performances that are required. And he came in for 24 million. Yes, 24 million for him, 24 for Šeško. Seems like Leipzig loves the number 24, but he has walked into the club right now alongside Carvalho, a player of Liverpool, a player that came into the squad with high hopes at Liverpool, thinking that this kid could actually step up to the level that was required, but I myself can tell you, he just wasn't ready. His physical abilities on the pitch were extremely lackluster. He was getting pushed around and losing the ball too easily, but he is still extremely talented, as we have seen him play and do well at Fulham. But it wasn't enough for Liverpool, so he has got his move to Leipzig on a one-year loan deal with no buy option. So that's going to be interesting, and it's the same for Xavi Simons, but I think Leipzig, after spending 43 on Openda, if Xavi Simons does well, I can see them spending the big bucks again on Xavi Simons, since they are cashing in massively on the deals of Nkunku, on the deals of like Szoboszlai, and of course you still have the insane amount of money that you can spend that you will be getting probably for Gvardiol. And yes, I have taken that into consideration. Gvardiol has left the club in this rebuild. We have incredible players like Simakan, who for me, in my opinion, definitely should be playing in a starting 11, but they have also gone ahead and brought in a youngster named Bichiabu. This guy is apparently a big talent from PSG, and Leipzig were willing to spend 15 million on him walking into the club. So he might be 64 rated right here, but he could be a big one, especially since he is left-footed. He could be the next one that they are trying to build up to be the next Gvardiol. So keep all these things in mind as we dive into the next season of Leipzig. You guys have been asking for it. Let's do this rebuild with their new transfers and see what we can achieve in Germany which in my opinion will be incredibly dominated by Bayern Munich in the upcoming season.
That's your opinion.
So where are the issues within the squad that need to be fixed? In my opinion, there is one clear one. Peter Gulácsi is not going to be good enough for this team in the future. He is currently coming back from somewhat of an injury and is expected not to actually start the season. I personally think that he is going to be a goner anytime soon, and we all know why. Because Leipzig have already signed his backup to come in 2024, which is going to be Van der Voort from Genk, a young, talented Belgian goalkeeper that we will try and build upon as well. But before that happens, Janis Blažević is the one that probably will be playing in the starting 11 for Leipzig, at least for the start of the season from the news that I'm seeing. And it seems like Gulácsi is not the one they want to rely on. So moving on from the goalkeeper position, which we might have to fix or not due to Van der Voort, we can take a look at the rest of the team. I don't think there's an issue with Orban. Werner is, I guess, fine for now. Olmo as well. But Andre Silva, this is a player that has gone ahead and scored 7 goals and gotten 4 assists in the previous season. They have brought in a boatload of strikers now, and I don't see a future for this man at the club moving forward. I think this is one of the ones that you try and cash in on, so Silva goes into the transfer market for me. Emil Forsberg as well. This man at one point was wanted by Manchester United, was about to move there for big bags of money, but it didn't work out. So for me right now, with the arrival of Xavi Simons and Carvalho and Baumgartner, I just don't see a way of him being the guy.
You're not that guy.
So Forsberg is another one I will put onto the transfer market. And moving down, I can see an issue with the centre-back positions going into the future. Obviously, you do have these guys right here, but it is not enough. Simakan, Orban, Klostermann, these are players that are starting 11 potential, but just one backup, that is not good enough. And Yekel is not necessarily going to be someone that they want to rely on for the future either, at least not for now. So I can see there being an opening for another backup centre-back to come in to sort things out, someone that is going to be higher rated. So we might want to focus on that. But going back onto the players who I would like to sell, I think Kevin Campbell is like an all-rounder that you can always chuck in. I think he's going to be that Swiss knife that every coach kind of uses. I don't necessarily see him going, but if he would go, I don't think it would hurt them either. I think Sorloth is wanted by Real Sociedad. I am seeing rumors that they actually want to sign him on a permanent deal, so he is going to go onto the transfer market as well. And then Yusuf Paulsen, as much as I loved him back in the day on FIFA, I again don't see a future for him in the starting 11, but could be someone that we keep as a backup striker since we are playing 2 at the same time in this squad. So, having gone through all of this, there are a bunch of lower rated players that will probably never play a big role in this team anyways. So we will go ahead and shrink the squad size. Just had a bag of chips and I'm still hungry. Anyways, back to the video. Guys, we are finishing in the 5th position in the first season. After bringing in all the new transfers, we have not managed to get past players or teams like Wolfsburg, which is a big surprise to me, but I really put that down to the low rating of the goalkeeper. I'll be honest with you, that is definitely an issue within the squad, but it is great to see that Hendricks has gone up to an 80. I will have let you know, though, he is actually linked to many clubs. So Hendricks is another one that we might have to move on due to the links that he has and, you know, trying to stay somewhat true to what is happening in real life. But the defense right here is looking great. David Raum gone up to an 83. Schlager looks solid. Haidara has grown. Olmo has become a beast as Xavi Simons has gone up to an 82. And we're just going to pretend like we actually sign him on a permanent fee now. And then Werner and Openda up top, with Šeško having grown by only +2, I believe, and Baumgartner having a lot of growth, but wanting to move away from the squad. I will not let that happen. Zeiwald has done okay in terms of growth, but Klostermann has done really well in terms of growth, going up to that 81 rating. But that is all. This team definitely needs a few new players going into the new season. I think we can make the right decisions, but before we do that, let's see who has performed. Timo, 18-6. Simons, 13-8. Yep, 21 goal contributions. I actually think he's going to get 20 plus in the Bundesliga if he starts every game. And then we have Paulsen doing well off the bench, while Openda has gotten 11 goal contributions, Olmo with the 6 and 7. generally speaking, definitely a season that we can build upon. So as I mentioned before, for the new season, it's gonna be Van der Voort coming in. And this is the guy that Leipzig want to build upon. This is the one that they could possibly sell on for huge amounts of money in the future. He has played for Genk, at least for the previous 2 seasons. He has been in the starting 11, and he will be in the starting 11 for them this year. But he comes in now and takes over. He is 6'4" tall, 21 years old, obviously bringing in that youth into that goalkeeping spot. A big difference to Gulashi and Blažević. But that is the first one we bring in going into the new year. I want to bring in a new right back into this squad and possibly rejig a few things in midfield as well. So from what I read just now, Henrys is mostly linked to Arsenal, but we are going ahead and bringing in his replacement with immediate effect. It is the Fiorentina right back, the man that has gotten to the Conference League final and obviously lost. But now here at Leipzig, we are looking for the future of football in that position. And Henrys, I will let you go. Dodo comes in at a 79 rating. He's much smaller. He's only 5'5", so let's keep that in mind. But hopefully this can be someone that can move the ball forward and do amazing things with it. I've watched enough Leipzig games to know that Henrys was getting involved a lot in the attack, so maybe this is one that would really work out. But obviously defensively, you would need someone like Simakan to probably sit back even more and just hold on to that position, just like Konate does when Trent moves forward. One of the players that I personally enjoy watching the most these days is this man I wanted to bring into the team, Gedson Fernandes. This is a player that is destined for greatness, in my opinion, after not necessarily making it at Spurs and, you know, struggling at times. He has turned it up massively at Beşiktaş, and I'm surprised that he is still in Turkey and will probably be starting the season there. We had to spend 40 million on him, which makes me wonder, what's his rating? He comes in at an 81. Okay, so he comes in there and obviously is an incredible all-rounder. For me, twice the player Haidara is. I'll be completely honest with you. I have watched both. For me, Gedson is clear, and I think he is amazing in terms of defense and moving forward. One of those types of midfielders that, honestly, I wouldn't mind Liverpool see by. I'm not even joking. I honestly think Gedson Fernandes has developed massively lately, and I love his game. He has everything. Defense, offense. For me, this was a clear as day and night type of decision, and he is the one to come in that I want to bank on in that midfield. For now, I'm done with signings, but next season, we might have to start thinking about a new centre-back. So for that reason, actually, I probably should go ahead and bring in a backup now that can take over next season.
Sounds good to me.
There's one player that they have been linked to already due to the possible departure of, obviously, Gvardiol. We are looking at Castello Luqueba. This is a left-footed defender that can also play in the left-back position. Basically, a Gvardiol copy that Leipzig is looking to bring in. And I think he would be perfect. A centre-back partnership between, or actually a centre-back 3 partnership. Let's say Orban, Simakan, and Luqueba. That could be something that works as well for them to switch to a 3 at the back and possibly even play the 3-2-5 that Liverpool wants to play in the next season. That's something that I could see Leipzig do as well, because they do have the players in order to achieve that. So we are bringing in Luqueba into the squad to strengthen us a little bit more at the back. We obviously do still have Klosterman, who is another one that we can make use of, but Luqueba for me clearly is the one to take over once Orban is done. And with that, we are prepared for this next season. Well, this season, things have gone a little bit better. We can take a look at us winning against Liverpool in the Europa League, then sadly losing out against City in the semi-finals, which means we have to rely on, yes, the league standings to get into Champions League football, and we have done it. Only 3 points behind Bayern Munich. Obviously, as I do rebuild Leipzig, I'm fully aware that a lot of people do not like the Red Bull brand and the way they have implemented themselves into football. Especially in Germany, people love to hate on Leipzig. I'm wondering how long that will go on for, because you can clearly tell they are bringing in some incredible players to, you know, enrich the Bundesliga. But at the same time, I can fully understand why a lot of fans of clubs like Hamburg and all these big clubs of the past are unhappy about their situations, looking at others coming in with the financial power to take over with immediate effect, even though those clubs have been there for like 100 years. So yeah, it's an odd topic, obviously. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But we have gone ahead and gotten ourselves the second position with this Leipzig squad now. And you can see Timo Werner is leading the line, 86 rated, Olmo and Xavi Simons on an 87. And Getson, 84 rated. Love that. Our defense is looking strong and our goalkeeper has gotten to an 81, which is great. The bench players are looking solid as ever. And Lukeba is about to be ready to take over from Orban in the next season. We'll see how that one goes. But I am open to replace Orban. Even though he's only 31, we can probably keep him for one more season. And is it now time for Openda? No. It's Timo Werner, 35-9 for the German. Openda with the 17-4. That's not too bad. Xavi Simons, 31 goal contributions. I'm genuinely so excited to see what he can do in the Bundesliga in the upcoming year. He's going to be amazing, isn't he? So here's the catch. We have the season finished and we have lost against Manchester City once more. And they just leave us by ourselves. I mean, honestly, leave me alone. I don't want to play against you constantly and lose, but hey, look at the team. The team is looking Champions League ready. I love it. Orban has gone up to an 84. Lukeba an 83. Next season, he's definitely taking over. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. I want that to be the situation we have at the back. And in the league... What? All right. I mean, that is ridiculous. We are finishing 6th with the team that we have. Are you joking? Is that an actual thing that has just happened? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the output from the players wasn't great either. What the hell happened? Like, why did this team nearly fall apart this season? We got so far in the Champions League, but in the league, it was abysmal. So the season is done. And guys, we have not been able to do well in the Europa League. We got kicked out by Rangers. And honestly, I want to go through this one quickly because we should be back in Champions League football, beaten Bayern Munich. Get in there. Same amount of points, but hey, it is fine. We have gotten the better goal difference because obviously we have a nuts team right now. Come on, man. This looks incredible. And Lukeba has finally overtaken. He has taken over the centre-back spot alongside Simakan. I love that partnership. And we are looking at an incredibly strong team with a good bench that can probably go out there and compete for the Champions League title next season. I can't understand how we didn't win the Europa League there, but it is what it is. And Openda, finally, he is the main man instead of Timo Werner. Love to see that. And Getson, 16-15. He is doing better than an attacking midfielder. I love Getson, man. Such a good player. Okay, so this season I fully expected to happen. AC Milan got beaten. Now against Chelsea. As long as we don't play against Manchester City, we should be fine. Just about getting past Chelsea to play against Dortmund, who we play in the cup and beat. I'm going in with full confidence. Come on, Leipzig. Let's go. One more. Let's go. All right. I would have loved to play against Manchester City in the end, but it's not going to happen. We have a cup final, though, against Leverkusen. How's that going to go? Big dub. Leverkusen is going to be interesting as well. I do think next season's top 4 is going to consist of Bayern. After that, it will probably be Dortmund, then Leipzig, or Leipzig and Leverkusen are going to fight for that 4th spot, for that 3rd spot. We'll see what goes on, but we have a matchup against Mbappe, who, as we all know, could be going to Saudi for like 700 million a year. Bro, anyone that says, oh, I wouldn't go, oh, it's against football, blah, blah, blah. Come on, bro. 700 mil? Get out of here, man. Honestly, everyone pretends to be that perfect person with morals and everything. Trust me, if you get an offer of 700 million, you are not saying no to it within seconds. You are definitely thinking about it. So, yeah, anyways, we have Mbappe up top with Evan Nilsson from Porto, Pedri from Barca, They might have Bruno Fernandes with Rovella next to him. That's a good team. Mendes, Tuta from Frankfurt, Bastoni, Pereira, Miranda, and Donnarumma. Okay, the back line doesn't scare me, but the midfield and attack definitely does. But we have an incredible squad to go ahead and take them all on. I mean, look at this. Timo Werner at 93. He's 31 years old now. Openda, 92. Olmo, 91. And Xavi, he's the one, man. 94 rated. Can't wait to see how he plays. Schlager did really well. Getson, beast. And the back line of ours is definitely stronger than our opponents. And we have some good players on the bench who could have an impact. Having said all that, let me quickly check. Oh, 30 and 5, but it is Xavi, 25 and 13, best performer for us. League table, last check. Can we get the treble? Is that on the table? It is. All right. We are going for the treble against PSG. Donnarumma, my friend, let's see how many of my shots you can save and how many I can actually put past you. Guys, here we go. Going into a Champions League final, I am pumped because I know I have some incredible players stepping up for me. Xavi trying to defend. Oh, whoa, what a pass. Mbappe. Simakan, let's go. Simakan. Oh, no. Yes, Van der Voort, thank you so much for that save. First chance belongs to PSG. Mbappé. Let's go, Simakan. Oh, mate. He is on fire. And so is Timo Werner with the 5-star skills. Getson Fernandes. Nearly did it. Oh, man. Oh, that's some ball into Mbappe. Simakan chasing it. Van der Voort coming out. Oh, man. Great save. Xavi. Oh, yes, Xavi. Let's go, buddy. Nice movement. Getson. I wanted that. Bruno, no chance. Olmo picks it off of him, and now he sprints forward. Olmo. 1v1. Oh, he makes it look easy. Gets past one. They pull his shirt. They cannot stop him. Olmo is still going. And I wanted to do something special. I don't know why. Timo Werner. Go on. Go on, Timo. Are you kidding me? Timo Werner. I didn't know you had that in your locker, my man. Look at the power. The defender is looking elsewhere. Why would he ever do that? And how does he know that a shot is coming if he's not looking at the ball? Nice movement of the ball. Move it, move it, move it. Getson. Into the center. Now down to Xavi. Xavi. He's still going. Lovely move. Down the right. Dodo back into Getson. Getson against one player. Gets past two. Finds the pass. Open. We still have control. Hold on. This is not done yet. Getson again. This time against another two. And Getson doesn't score. Are you kidding? Honestly, sometimes I just think to myself, how am I on ultimate difficulty? How do I make it look so easy? Oh, what a freaking tackle. Are you mad? Oh, that turned into a freaking assist. Openda. Now down the right. This man is getting past people with ease. Olmo. Oh, this is ridiculous. And there goes Xavi. Mate. It's such great build-up, and it's only 1-0. I don't know why I'm playing Joga Bonito, but I'm having too much fun. Getson. He is aware of the situation on the pitch. Here he goes into Openda. Openda can find Timo Werner with ease, and he just goes for a nice little volley. 90th minute. Come on, Xavi. Do something, Xavi. Let's go, Xavi. Let's go, Xavi. Yes. I love it. I absolutely love it. Xavi Simons seals the deal for Leipzig, and with that, that trophy belongs to us. It is done. It is finished. Leipzig, we have a great squad. A lot of talents that could turn into world beaters. What a moment for Xavi. And here's the moment. Dani Olmo lifts the trophy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been a joy rebuilding this Leipzig squad. Let me know what you think they could achieve in the upcoming season. Can they beat the likes of Dortmund to that second spot, or even challenge for the title? Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Take care and peace.